Renee, I used to have a whole segment on this show called Off the Cuffs Quote of the Week.
Oh, yes.
And I used to love that because it gave me a chance to just kind of say a quote and dive a little bit into it, right? So the reason I bring it up because you mentioned there was a famous quote that you heard. I don't know if it's famous, but it's at least a quote that you heard, and it stuck with you.
It's a little bit legendary in the music field, and this is from Hunter S. Thompson. I don't know if we have any Hunter S. Thompson fans, but he was from Kentucky, and he was a journalist and also an author. But, Adam, that quote I keep handy at all times to remind us of all the tasks and challenges we face by placing ourselves as business people into the musical arena in the world. He said this: "The music business is a cruel and shallow money trench. A long plastic hallway where thieves and pimps run free and good men die like dogs. There's also a negative side."
Now, that's a little dramatic, but that's probably a little truth in that. So what I'd like to do is we have enough people in the studio to have a panel discussion, and let's talk about this quote that Renee just mentioned. But I also want to talk about the rewards of doing this job, being in this industry as well. So what is it like for you all to just be in this industry, the challenges that you face? So really, we will start...
just around the mic. Yeah, we'll start over here with Kate.
Okay, Kate.
We'll pass the mic around.
Kate.
Kate, let's...
Yes, what is it like for you and in the arena of which you work, just both highs and lows?
Well, luckily there are more highs than there are lows, and most of the lows, I feel like I create myself. A lot of it is I tend to get overwhelmed, and maybe I don't focus enough on like certain tasks and finish one thing before I get on to another. But I think a lot of us are like that because we have a lot to do.
Yes.
And then, of course, there's always, and Renee, I mentioned this last time I was with you, is that terrible imposter syndrome where, sometimes I just feel like I don't belong doing what I'm doing, but I love it so much and I have such a passion for it. And, I have so much fun doing it. So, getting over that is kind of a daily struggle for me. But the good stuff is so good.
Yes.
I mean, the amount of talent that have come through the studios of Somerset 106 is immeasurable, and the genuine people that I've met because of what I do. I've met you all of you, and I just thoroughly enjoy all of that and hearing the music, of course, and it's just magical.
What a way to start us off.
Yes, yeah. I agree. Round of applause.
Yeah, round of applause.
We're done. That's a wrap.
That's all we need. Now we're going to swing the mic over here to the mic-offs. No pun intended there. Mic-ons.
Mic-ons for the mic-offs.
We'll start with the Mr. Or Mrs. What do you love and hate about, or in the roughs and the highs and the lows of being in the industry?
Go ahead.
You go first. Fight.
Well, from my perspective, working directly with artists in the recording studio, it's kind of seeing that defeat when it's an intimate space where we're creating, and the artists. What I find. What I wasn't kind of prepared for is a lot of that recording space gets into almost a counseling session sometimes to bring their best. So those kind of soft skills in the studio are really important to communicate and be able to listen to the artists.
Anything you would like to add to that, ma'am?
Can we skip the microphone? Yeah, there we go.
I would probably just say from my side of it, Danny is clearly the talent of the studio and does all the engineering. Mine is more of the supportive role and kind of the community outreach. But I would say the highs are when you just hear a song and you can feel the passion in it, and just seeing the artists come alive. Like, they walk in sometimes like just intimidated and nervous, and then after they've spent the day there, they are pumped and excited about their music, and that's really cool to see.
Yeah, they don't even really think that their songs are going to sound that good.
Yeah.
And then I think they're always shocked, or at least a little stunned to hear that the quality sounds so good. It's like, I remember the first time I went into a studio and heard what a crisp broadcast would sound like, and it was totally different than what you would hear recorded with a phone. So I think that a lot of shock comes to the artist, and you do a lot of great things for artists, and I appreciate it. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to swing it around again, our mic. Now, our next guest in the studio is an actual. Give me your correct title. Are you are a music?
I started off in really managing artists, especially artists that were beginning. I'm talking fresh out of I just wrote a song, what do I do?
Yes.
I've really evolved more into managing more events and aspects of the industry and collabing, more consulting with artists, but that is definitely where I started, and I'd say I'm more in that event production space, not engineering production, but
So I'm sure there is a lot highs and lows that you experience being in your industry. Can you talk about some of them?
Yes, for sure. It's a learning curve, and I'm so glad you talked about imposter syndrome because when you have a passion for something, it's almost like that passion won't let you go. I have, over the past 10, 12 years, thought, you know what, I haven't done enough here, I haven't done enough there. But it's the highs, being able, I will never forget the first time, I used to have a little Taz cam, and I would make demos for artists, and I know they're not great. I would love to hear some of them right now, but it was enough for them to be able to hear their work and to have that first boost of confidence to be like, okay, I can go play this live, or take somebody to an open mic and say, just get up there. The highs is being able to foster that community, but also be able to give somebody that next level confidence. And then it followed all the way through. Okay, now I'm co-hosting a festival. Now I'm standing behind stage with the artist, and they're about to go perform in front of everybody that they're terrified of, and I get to be the person behind them saying, you got this. And then they come back and they're like, I did it. I'm like, I knew you were going to do it. The lows, again, imposter syndrome, but also you're doing everything a lot, and depending on the size of your team, and there's a lot of things that you're learning as you go. There's a lot of things that you put out there and you thought it was going to go one way and it goes another way, or maybe you don't get to focus on exactly what you thought you were going to get to focus on, what you spoke to, and it can make you think like, I'm having zero impact, or there's so many other people out there. Why am I even doing this? And then again, you hit one of those highs, or somebody comes back, or you see something that's been created, and it's like, okay, there's reason I'm doing this. I'm keeping going.
Yeah, knowing you had a part in somebody's journey is just incredible. Thank you so much, Angelee. We really do appreciate it. Okay, let's go ahead and swing the mic over to Christina. Thank you so much for being here. You, in your industry, also experience some highs and lows. Can you talk about them?
Sure. And being last, it's kind of nice to look at how we all look at the music. I'm like, oh, I see her aspect and his. And as a venue owner, I give them a platform to put their music out.
Yes.
And I realized that I was sitting on something that I love. We do weddings and all kinds of events, but the music has kind of became my passion because I realized that the connections that you make with the artists, that they make with your customers, all like the highs you're talking about. I mean, when you get the right date, the right night, they sound great. They're on a high, you're on a high, your customers, it's a win-win. But, you don't get that every time. I run a venue all year long, so there's days that the weather, the date was wrong, the crowd's down, the sound sucked. There's just all these things that, the lighting, why is the lighting not right? So I do production and all the, helping with all the aspects of it and learning it. But that would be the low, is when it's not as big a night for my artists, because when they come in, I want it to feel like they're the center of the world and everyone's there to see them. And they want to come back and play for me again.
Well, every single person that is involved in the industry in some way or the other shapes the lives of everybody just trying to make it and trying to do well. So we appreciate everybody. So listen, that was a great discussion.
Yes.
And
Round one.
Yes.
Complete.
And I think I'm ready to play my song of choice.
Let's do it.
Now, it was hard because there's a lot of people on the Josie Music Awards.
We still have several shows to go to.
Yes, we do.
Get everybody in.
It was hard to narrow it down to who I wanted, but I'm a big Rags and Riches fan.
Yeah.
And they are on the nominee list. What all have they been nominated for? Two or three?
Goodness, I think I wrote it down here.
At least.
Entertainer of the Year, definitely. I know their Duo of the Year, their Music Video of the Year, Social Impact, and also Album of the Year for I Need a Holiday, which is setting the stage for our next song.
It is, but you know what? I'm going to throw you for a loop a little off the cuff. We're not going to play Holiday because even though I love that song, I'm going to play Flavor.
Okay.
Which is also a great song.
Great song.
And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, with a little Rags and Riches Flavor. We'll be back after the song.
Magic mirror on the wall. Show me a hottie, fireball. Oh, there she is. I'm enthralled. I need to meet her before last call. I got moves that strictly metaphysical, but in this suit ain't no way I'm invisible. No, stand on the side. Your eyes are mega critical. I feel the vibe. No time for being cynical, 'cause I got flavor in all the wrong places, baby. 2 left feet like winter in the summer, baby. I can't dance, so won't you take it easy on me? I can't dance, but watch me leave it all on the dance floor. The dance floor. The dance floor. Watch me leave it all. You digital, I'm still analog. You're a princess and I'm just a frog. I've been chanting, won't you be my little baddie? 'Cause under your spell I'm feeling supercalifragilistic. I got moves that strictly metaphysical, but in this suit ain't no way I'm invisible. No, stand on the side, your eyes are mega critical. I feel the vibe, no time for being cynical, 'cause I got flavor in all the wrong places, baby. 2 left feet like winter in the summer, baby. I can't dance, so won't you take it easy on me? I can't dance, but watch me leave it all on the dance floor. The dance floor. The dance floor. I leave my heart on the dance floor. The dance floor. The dance floor. Bring it down. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, I need you to put your hands together with me like this. And slide, and slide, and slide to the left, to the right. Let's go. Dance floor, dance, the dance floor, dance. You need the dance floor, dance, the dance floor, dance. Dance floor, dance, the dance floor, dance. You need the dance floor, dance, the dance floor, dance. Dance floor, dance, the dance floor, dance. You need the dance floor, dance, the dance floor, dance. Dance floor, dance, the dance floor, dance. You need the I got flavor in all the wrong places, baby. 2 left feet like winter in the summer, baby. I can't dance, so won't you take it easy on me? I can't dance, but watch me, watch me. Liquid courage till I could use another, baby. Move so smoothly that it's not butter, baby. I'm on a roll, I know your eyes are feasting on me. So lean it up and watch me leave it all on the dance floor.
Okay.
Watch me leave it all on
I love me some Rags and Riches. Such a great group.